The visa officer is not actually reviewing your visa applications. They are reviewing your visa applications to deny you. Welcome back to my channel. I remain your brother Ugo Austin. If this is your first time on my channel, please click the subscribe button and go to the notification bell if you are a regular visitor. This is to get notification when next I upload a new video. I'm back again with another video. On today's video, we'll be looking at the topic that says common reasons our visa applications get refused. Before going to the main points, I want to stress this. When you apply for a visa, the visa officer is not actually reviewing your visa applications to give you. They are reviewing your visa applications to deny you. Having this at the back of your mind, you try as much as possible to minimize mistakes. Provide every information that you have that will help your visa applications. You need to convince them beyond reasonable doubt that you are a genuine visa applicant. Now, let's go to the common reasons your visa applications get rejected. One, large deposit. Most times we try to ask people or we try to put a lump sum in our bank account. When you put a large deposit in your bank account, the visa officer would like to know the source of this fund. So they want to know where the large sum is coming from. If you cannot prove the source of the fund, your visa will be rejected automatically. The visa officer will likely see your application as fraud because you want to deceive them. Not just because you want to go and apply for a visa, you just lump a huge amount of money in your account. You need to account where that money is coming from. Gradually and slowly build your account. Point 2, mistakes in the application form. When you are making a visa applications, try as much as possible to minimize the mistakes. Mistakes in your date of birth, in your name, mistakes in the information you are giving out. Most of the applications are done online. I suggest before you click submit, make sure that you cross-check all your questions before clicking that submit button. Review the questions and make your corrections where necessary. Depending on the mistake, your visa will likely get rejected. Point 3, wrong visa category. If you are coming to UK as a visitor, make sure that the form you are filling is the right form. And make sure that the form is the most recent. Application forms are updated every year. I think around March. If you are in the UK, this also applies to you. Make sure that you know the particular application form you are filling. Cross-check it with your lawyer if you have one to make sure that the form is the correct one and is the most recent one as well. If you fill the wrong visa application form or the old version of the same one, your application will likely be rejected. Point 4, documents not provided or not submitted. My advice to you is this. After making an application, you discover that you did not put a particular document when submitting your application. Try and contact them to forward that document so that your application doesn't get rejected. If you are in the UK, most times the Home Office or the caseworker will basically contact you. They will send you a letter asking you to provide so documents and so documents. They usually give you 2 weeks. Failing to provide these documents within 2 weeks, that they will be making decisions based on the information they have about you. When you receive this letter, package those documents that you didn't submit and forward it to them as soon as possible. If you are outside the UK, you discover that you have not actually submitted a particular document, contact them, go online, get their email address, write them, forward these documents to them, because these documents or documents that you fail to provide might be the reason for your visa rejection. Point 5, non-disclosure of previous issues. If you have been denied previously, you have a provision where you can state what happened, some of the reasons why your previous visa applications was rejected, and the reference number of the visa application that was rejected. Failing to do this will lead to your current visa application being rejected as well. They knew very well that you've been refused visa, but they want this information to come from you. Point 6, failure to meet financial requirements. If you are applying for a visitor's visa, try as much as possible to make sure that you have enough money, because what the visa officer will not do is to grant you visa to come here and suffer. When you look at the back of your visa when granted, it's usually stated boldly, no recourse to public fund. They will rather refuse your visa on that than to grant you a visa. And for those of us in the UK, when you are applying for a spouse visa, the law requires you to have a minimum annual income of 18,600 gross annual income. If you don't meet this annual income, your visa will likely be rejected. You must meet the financial requirement of a particular visa category before your visa will be granted. Point 7, false representation. If you lie, or someone who is inviting you lie on your behalf, the Home Office discover that you lie in your application, your visa will be denied. If you are outside UK, you'll be banned for 10 years, never to apply again. The last topic, which is forged documents. Never you try to forge your documents, okay? Never you try to inflate your account. Visiting visa is a discretionary visa. There are things that the visa officer is trying to confirm in your application form. What do I mean by that? It means your application may be spot on and you still get rejected. This is why the ties you have in your home country. He wants to know if you have a good job that will bring you back. Do you have a family? This will not convince them if basically you are going to come back or not, despite meeting all the requirements. If you are at high risk of not coming back, your visa will be rejected, even though you meet all the requirements. If you have any criminal record, your visa also will likely be rejected, because the last thing that they will do is to invite a criminal or someone who is a terrorist. So if you have history of terrorism, or you have history of supporting terrorism, your visa application will likely be rejected.
Hello, my name is Monachi. I am 4 years old. Please subscribe to my daddy's channel. Bye bye. See you next time, YouTube. Please.